Welcome to Jaguar's Journal, where we read a chapter of our students' leaders and achievers. Today we have Deanna Moncrief, and we're with Miss Silver Ibrahim. Selma, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing well, especially knowing that I'm sitting with the All SWAC champion. Can we go a little bit about how you achieved this goal, being a golfer at HBCU, and just being a freshman?
I would say that the main reason why I ended up winning was because of the incredible support of my coaches and my teammates. Coming in, I'm from out of state. I have no family outside of Los Angeles, so to come over here and just kind of be dropped into a whole new environment, a whole new culture, my team was the main reason why I stuck to the game and I was able to succeed so well. So I'd say it's because of them.
So when we think about golf, that's most of an independent sport. It's not necessarily a team sport. But I hear you talk a lot about, your sisterhood, your teammates, how they keep you so together. How does that look like when you guys are competing individually, but then ultimately you still hold yourselves together?
I would say that it's an incredibly mental sport. It feels very, very isolating at times, but because we're all golfers and we all understand what that feels like, the ups and the downs, it actually makes us way closer because if I have a really bad round, there's only a few people who would really understand what I'm going through, so they're able to support me. We sit down, we talk through our whole round, every thought that we had on the course, and, we just have a really, really tight-knit support system.
So when you think about golf, right, you always think about making sure you're getting to the next goal. It's about making sure that you're focusing, honing in. What are some things that you do on the field and then off to make sure that you're getting your goals accomplished?
One thing I'm grateful for is golf teaches you that you have to play the long game. It's 18 holes. It's like a 6-hour round, Just because you might have a bad first half doesn't mean you're going to have a bad second half. So It's really taught me patience and that I just need to stick to my goals. Even if it looks rough, it's all going to work out in the end as long as I stay committed.
And so when we think about golf, also, we have a phrase called above ground, making sure you're keeping yourself level-headed, you're keeping yourself there. But when I first met you, you were actually doing service. You were serving your community and your campus. How do you keep yourself level-headed being a campus leader and a student leader?
I would say that finding the balance has been kind of hard, but realizing that I want to go into a service-led career, so I actually don't know. I just kind of work things out.
Okay, so you just take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
I love that. And so also with you but being the champion, what mindset did you have going into that? Was that even a goal of yours, or was it just still that mindset of one day at a time, let me just take it one hole at a time?
No, when I came to Southern, I knew that I wanted to win the SWAC, and I every day I would just repeat it, I know I'm going to win the SWAC. I would say it out loud. I would say it to my coaches, to my teammates. I sounded crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm going to win the SWAC, I'm going to win the SWAC, and then I ended up winning. So, I just got to look crazy sometimes.
I love that. And so also, when we're talking about your goals, I know you're very goal-oriented. You're always showing up. You're always showing out. What's some things that you want to show up for in the community of golf, being a black woman, for that little girl that's looking at you right now saying, I want to be like Selma. I want to go to HBCU and I want to win a championship?
One thing I like to do is back home I actually teach junior golf at a kids camp, and every time we have a few black people come in or black juniors come in to learn golf, I always encourage them and make sure that they know hey, you can do this, and I make sure really push for that to tell the parents, hey, you got to do this. And also just working with junior organizations back home, it's really fulfilling because they help me, and I just want to help as many little black girls get into golf.
Well, as one of our favorite quotes says, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Selma Abraham and Deanna Moncrief signing out.